standard, and word form. I'm normal. I'm beautiful.
How do we read and write numbers in standard and word form?
You have already learned that a period is a group of 3 places separated by commas in a number. So in this number, there would be a comma between the ones and thousands period, and there's a comma between the thousands and millions period. What is standard form? Standard form is just the normal way to write a number using digits.
It can be tricky to know how to read a number in standard form when there are a lot of digits, like in this number. Those commas help our brain focus on one period at a time to make it easier. Let's look at this big number one period at a time. You say the name of the period when you get to the comma. 164,258,397. Notice that there is no comma at the end of a number, so you'd never have to say ones period. Read this number again with me. 164,258,397. Don't forget to say the name of the period when you see the comma. Also, notice that we never said the word and. We are going to save the word and for when we start talking about decimals, but that's not going to be for a while. So, what is word form? Word form is when we write a number using words instead of digits. Also, notice that sometimes you'll see it called word form and sometimes you'll see it called written form. They mean the same thing. Here is the same number we looked at before in standard form. It's just the digits. When we write the standard number in word form, we're just going to write it the same way we say it out loud. So say it out loud again. 164,258,397. There's a few important things I want to point out about word form. First of all, remember how we said the name of the period when you got to the comma in standard form? Well, you still need a comma in word form, but you put it after the period name, so after million and after thousand. Next, notice that there is a hyphen or dash between the tens and one place of each period. So there's a hyphen between 64, there's one between 58, and one between 97. The exception for this rule is for the numbers between 11 and 19. They have special names. You notice that we say 19 and not 10-9. Because it's a special word for the 10 and ones place, that one doesn't need a hyphen. And one more thing, do you see the word and anywhere in that word form? No, because there's no decimals. Don't write and. Say it with me. Don't write and. Aha! In this lesson, you learned how to read and write numbers in standard and word forms. Woo!